Hardesty, boy. How's your chance, Roof? You'll never get a better one.
No. It's too far.
Can't hang around these hills waiting and waiting. With that ranger trailing you so close.
We'll hang around long enough to get Hardesty.
And try now. What are you going to do, Roof?
Finish him if he isn't dead.
Where's that ranger now?
Son, it's all right now.
I can't see.
Trackdown. Starring Robert Culp.
Ranger Hobie Gilman had been following Rufus Cole for 6 weeks. The families of Cole and Hardesty had met before. Rufe's brother, Jimmy, had killed Mike Hardesty's father, and in return, Mike had shot Jimmy. It had been a fair fight, but to Rufe, that didn't matter. His brother was dead, and he intended to have the blood of the man who was responsible.
Well, he's up there in those hills.
That's right.
Did you ever come into town?
No.
He's not alone.
How do you know?
Well, there were too many shots too fast. It couldn't have been one man.
It might be Stokes.
You have any idea where this Stokes and Cole would be holed up?
My guess is they wouldn't light in any one spot too long.
Yeah. Well, I think we ought to set up some kind of watch out at the house. In case Cole tries to get at Hardesty.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. You going out there now?
Yeah, the doc should be finished with the examination by now. Good morning, miss.
Morning.
Is Michael Hardesty in?
Yes, he's in. Where are you going, mister?
Inside. I wanted to have a few words with him.
Well, you can't now. He was bushwhacked yesterday.
I was hoping he would be better this morning.
He can't see. The doctor's with him.
I was hoping that the doctor would be done by now.
Who are you?
Gilman, Hobie Gilman, one of the Rangers.
Oh, you're the one brought Mike home and went for the doctor in town.
I cleaned and patched him up. I told them not to let him get out of bed. His body's had a shock.
But he's all right, isn't he? I know he couldn't see, but he'll be all right, won't he?
He's blind, Rebecca. Now, don't you go making him feel sorry for himself.
We'll get the best doctor in the whole country, even if we have to go to Kansas City. What does Dr. Brooks know, Mike? He's been taking care of colds and chickenpox and cut fingers. He don't know anything about eyes.
Yes, Rebecca.
And don't you worry about running things here. Everything will go right on sweet as sugar. The herd's on the trail anyway, so you haven't a thing to do except get well.
I'm blind, Rebecca. I'm never gonna see.
Say, Mike. I've got to go after Cole. I think maybe you can help me.
You got time, Mr. Gilman.
Well, he's cost me 5 weeks already. He's pretty good at showing his heels.
He isn't running now.
No?
No, and he's not gonna. Not as long as I'm still alive. He won't leave these hills until he kills me. See, he swore to it.
The Rangers started out to cover all of the country around Mike Hardesty's ranch. He was sure that Rufe and the man with him were laying in wait against the time when Mike could be killed. A week dragged by, and Hobie was no closer to the pair of gunmen. He knew he was running short of time. Sooner or later, there'd be an unguarded moment, and Mike Hardesty would die.
You make good coffee. But you don't have much of an appetite right now. Do you, Ranger? That's a fact. Yeah. Drop the rifle. Help yourself. It's your property. We'll go on. Pick it up. Who knows? Maybe you can outdraw Stokes. Well, there wouldn't be much point in it, would there? Since it's empty. Stokes? You know, there's nothing like a murder charge hanging over you now. But if you string along with Cole here...
That's a stupid trick, Ranger, trying to get him to turn on me. You know, I've been wanting to get a look at your ugly face. 800 miles you've been tracking me. And you wouldn't have caught up yet if I didn't wait for you.
Well, you weren't waiting for me. You've got unfinished business.
And that's a fact. I'll move on when they lower Hardesty into a hole in the ground.
I understand they lowered one Hardesty already.
I'm talking about the young one.
The blind one.
Blind ain't dead.
Well, that ought to make the...
Drop it. I said drop it!
Get a rope. Tie him up. Make him doctor's nuts. No slack. Wind him twice through the same loop.
you? Who are you? Who are you?
Gilman!
You saved my life again.
I'll take a look around the side and in back. With the cooperation of the sheriff, a plan was worked out whereby the Hardesty Ranch was under constant surveillance. Night and day, there was always someone close at hand. It was an ideal setup for Rufe, a blind boy who felt his usefulness was over, a sitting duck to be taken when the time was right. The ranger knew it, and he worried.
There's nothing inside anymore, Mr. Gilman. It isn't Mike anymore. He used to laugh inside. He used to tease me and laugh with me and make love to me. Now he's dead inside.
Yeah.
Shut your eyes. Say to yourself, I can never open them. They'll be closed forever. All the things in all the world to see, and I'm never going to see them. Never in all my life. I can't grow new eyes.
Yeah, well, that's not the worst of it.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I'll feed him if I have to. I'll dress him. I'll wash him if I have to. I know he's as helpless as a baby.
Well, that's the worst of it. That's just the wrong thing to do. He's going to have to locate his own feet for himself if he's ever going to stand up on them.
He can't sleep. I'll go get him some hot milk.
Get out of my way.
What is it? What's happening? Please, won't somebody tell me what's happening?
Well, the distance is not bad. You're about 12, 13 feet off to the left. Want to try it again?
Not far enough? Too high, too far? What? I can't tell. It's a bird. No. It's a squirrel.
That's right.
Sheriff caught Stokes the other night, huh? I mean, the night that Cole broke into the house.
Yeah.
So Rufus Cole's all alone up there in the hills.
That's right.
Where's Rebecca?
Well, she said she'd be coming along the trail. I expect her pretty quick. You hear it again?
Yeah. It's over there.
Well, you're pointing right at the tree. How far?
40, 50 feet.
That's right. That's good.
Good for what, Mr. Gilman?
Good for fighting back.
Fighting back? Are you kidding? Fighting back with what?
Your hands, your ears, your legs, your head. Don't you know what happens to a man when he loses his eyes? Everything else gets sharper. You can hear better, and you can feel better, taste better, and think better. That's your body's way of making up for it.
You make it sound real easy, Mr. Gilman. Only it don't work out just that way. I'm gonna need help the rest of my life.
Well, everybody needs help one way or another.
You got an answer for everything, don't you?
No.
I want to go home.
Go ahead.
You know, I never seen you, Mr. Gilman. Don't guess I ever will.
Well, there, see, I just goes to show you. There's something worthwhile and everything. You go on ahead, I'll follow you.
An old mine shaft. He'll kill him. He's got Mike trapped in there.
So we got Cole trapped in there.
Who cares about Rufus Cole? He'll kill him. Mike's blind.
So is Cole.
What?
So is Cole blind. He's not going to relish a fight in there. The odds aren't right for him.
Cole's blind?
In there he is.
I'm going in and help Mike.
They're going to fight it out alone. You don't have to help Mike.
Not help him.
They're even in there. Only one of them's going to walk out. Hardesty, Hardesty. Maybe I was wrong. Cole's a killer. It's my duty to take him in. I'd sacrifice a boy.
I'll sacrifice the boy. I want my man.
Are you changing your mind?
I think Mike will walk out of there.
If Cole gets the advantage, if he can see, it alters any light.
Mike will see with his hands and his ears.
Hardesty!
Don't you think it's harder for me not to go in than for you?
Hardesty!
I can see you, Hardesty. Drop that gun and come on out with your hands up.
Sure, you can see me, Cole. Only you're just not shooting because you're so big-hearted.
Hardesty!
Here I am, Cole. Cole?
I'll make a deal with you, Hardesty.
Mr. Gilman, come take your prisoner.